This morning I wake up, I see like 500 DM, like 500 people for my DM. Waiting did they find? They just they attack me, some they insult, some they they say I don't like the Igbos. How one thing no like the Igbos, so I be Igbo boy. Fresh Igbo boy, nah I be. You feel me? I'm from the east. So me, I no send if you be Hausa, you be Igbo or Yoruba. I don't give a fuck, bro. Just do the fucking right thing, man. You feel me? If I see anything when don't make sense, I go talk am. If you like, make it be my brother. I know they do brother, sister, something. No carry am near me. You don't feel with that. You see all this now, we now, our brother, your brother. I don't do that, man. You feel me? I don't do that shit, bro. I say things the way they are. Plain, bro. Now Igbo boy I be. Clean Igbo boy. No cap. In fact, titled Igbo boy because I get offer. The offer I hold now, it reach my turn now, I carry am. So, you know, because they tell me, say, the Igbos, I don't know about the Igbos. I know about them very well. I know about them very well. Very, very well, I know about them. They can never help themselves. Enter any office where Igbo man, whether you go get that job. Whether if it's short for your papa, may you get that job, make I see what in cause. Enter Hausa man office. Rank a day, pa! They don't tear and walk. You they mad? Are you whining? Now eye service now they do. Now don't like una self. Una no want me. Una grow past una self. Now eye service. Now waiting this Easterners they do. Say we. Who be we? You go do we. Certain you go old. Nothing you go get from this Nigeria, bro. And Nigerian you be if you like the Jones, they deceive yourself. You dey feel me? Waiting there for East. Waiting they don't do for East. Restaurant full everywhere. The governors are eating your money. The governors are running away with your loot. The governors are looting your money up and down. You dey say they fight for waiting. Even Ojukwu self talk say anybody will raise this fight again na coward him be. Ojukwu will fight this fight. Even talk and say anybody will raise alarm say na fighting one day fight this fight again na coward bastard because you know they during that year where the thing happen. My popsy was alive that day. Follow fight Biafra war, they crazy. They come they tell me children of all these children where see they carry school bag up and down. They come my DM. They tell me about history. You want to tell me about Biafra where my papa follow fight am? You dey whine? They come tell me clean Igbo boy, fresh Igbo boy now be. I'm not a sentimental man. If you do well, I go tell you say Baba you do well. If you be Hausa man, you do well. I go tell you say Baba you do well. If you be Hausa man, you cast. I go tell you say you cast. If you be Yoruba man, you fuck up. I go drag you. If you be Igbo man, come outside talk no say I go drag you. Igbos na eye service una get. Na no dey help una self. Enter any office where Igbo man dey in charge, whether you go even look your face. You no go look your face. Speak Igbo for am, you don't cast. He go just throw you one side. They fear themselves. Now eye service, now social media love they get. And they try warn the people. Not be even warning. They help una, they give una information. We go help una time. Now if you bring me down, nothing. Una go just the verse. Una go just the verse because I dey speak the truth. Anywhere where you go, jam Igbo man for there. You tell us say you be Igbo man, you are gone. You no go get that way they find. I mean they tell you. We don't day since when Biafra be Biafra when they fight the fight. All this chicken will come DM now. Social media now come they read history. They why they talk. Because you see me I fresh like this. I'm a fucking grown ass man. Most of myself I dey do a personal. Because I don't go Anambra, go marry my wife. Come back. You don't know how many Kingsmen I gather before they give me wife for Anambra. I don't know. So I know East. No worry yourself. Hunger dey East. When I dey here, when I suppose to protest, make the government do something for them. Hunger dey for East. Now governor they loot na money, they chop up and down. And my DM. Am I say I wake up, I see like 300 Igbo men for my DM. They agitate. God punish now. Here now. My DM na bush na war. My DM na the people where they chop na money up and down for East.
Hello, una day dear. Some people go even say, this one my papa say, I be my mama say I be Igbo. But he might be an Igbo. But there are places you will doubt whether he is. He said he took people to Anambra. Do you know how many kinsmen he gathered before he was given wife? Do you need all those kinsmen to get wife from Anambra as an Igbo man? I don't think you need them. What you need is love and the family's consent. So it seems he doesn't know about culture. He claims to be an Igbo. If you're an Igbo man and you want to marry from Anambra and you have dated or you are dating somebody from Anambra, I don't think it's a matter of kinsmen. You just go if the family accepts which part you are from or the family you are from. Because an Anambra man can go to another Anambra man's house to marry and may not be given wife due to certain things. You all know what I'm saying. People do ask questions. They want to know where you're from, this and that, your background, whether these people marries these people. So it's not about kinsmen. You know, when he talked about this, I begin to query if it's truly an Igbo that he claims to be. Yes, a lot of stories that do not connect. Yeah. Meanwhile, that he's an Igbo or not is inconsequential. I want to talk about what he said. It is good to say the truth. Is he saying the truth? He said, if you go to an office, you meet an Igbo man. Now he's talking about an office, and in this sense, mainly government work, a public farm. That is what he's saying. No, not that if you go to a motor parts shop owned by an Igbo. Now he's saying if you go to an office, a public office, maybe government office where everybody walks in. He said if you once you tell an Hausa man Dan Kadede, but once you mention that you're an Igbo, Igbos are so much in this eye service thing. Now let's look at it properly. He said Igbos do not help themselves. Let's look at this. Currently, in Harvard and several universities in the world, it is said that Igbo apprenticeship system is the biggest or the best business incubator in the world. And who do this apprenticeship for Igbo people? Igbo people carry their own people. And that is how, before you know it, within some years, the apprentice is settled. And he becomes his own boss and start to make money. If you check, 99% or 100% of people who serve as apprentices in Igbo people's shop are still Igbos. So are Igbos helping them? You know, some people come to social media, they say whatever, and the person spreading this video is from Edo, because that is what they like. Apprenticeship system is a way Igbos help other Igbos. And like there's a post we did the other day, Onisha Mem Market, Alaba, and most Igbo markets have met several billionaires and millionaires. So it's a way Igbos help Igbos. So why did he say Igbos do not help themselves? I don't think that is right. I think helping one another or people around you is a personal thing. You can't just use such stereotype on a whole race like Igbo that we know that they help themselves. Now, if you are talking about government offices, if you go to government offices, Igbos are, like I'm telling you, I have always told you, Igbos are the people who practice one Nigeria more than anybody. They can't just give you a job. I am aware of that. They want you to qualify. They don't want to be seen as being tribalistic. And by what he said, somehow he has presented Igbos as not tribalistic. And that is it. Igbos are not tribalistic as when you compare to other ethnicities in Nigeria. Yes, he will give you a job not because you are an Igbo, but because you are qualified for the job. Because you merit that job. Not because of nepotism. Not because he knows you. Most Igbo men, yes. They'll give you a job based on your qualification. And we know the people who are guilty of what he's saying. We know the people who are most guilty of what he just said. But these guys just come to social media, they say anything, they want to please. Can you imagine what is coming out from this guy's mouth? Keep being an Igbo, okay? Keep being an Igbo, but I think some of the time if you come to social media, try to be sensible. You understand? Igbos in government office are very careful, especially if it's a federal work. Now, in states organization, state government work, definitely the issue of preference is there. Just like in universities, you have to take in certain number of people from that state before other people. Now, in the case of a federal work, there is this federal character, and I believe most Igbo believe in it. I think in that sense, Igbos are the people that are cheated, and they are not cheated by their fellow Igbos. No. Igbos hardly, they want to like, oh, this is the most qualified. This is the person we will take in. But other ethnicities are the ones guilty of they are the ones guilty. They want to put their people. Yes, Igbos do not put their people. Igbos say, okay, you married this. Igbos still put their people, but they want you, oh, you married this. So if you look at what he said, he's trying to say it to a kind of talk down on Igbo people. But the fact is that Igbo people are not tribalistic. I don't say there are no tribalistic people among Igbo people. No, but Igbo people generally are not tribalistic. You cannot just come and get work in an office because you are an Igbo. That is not what it should be. You get work because you are qualified, because you merit it. You want, okay, you just say Dankadede. The Hausa man says Dankadede to the other, or you say Dankadede, they take you, even if you are not competent. And look at Nigeria today. That is why we are having what we are having. That is why this country refuses to move forward. Because the wrong people are in office. They take a lawyer, they make him Minister of Agriculture because they know him, because he's of their ethnicity. And you wonder what he will dish out there. So Igbo people do not do nonsense. They look at your qualification. Are you qualified for this job? Do you merit it? So if you want to use that to spite at Ndi Igbo, you have missed it, guy. You have missed it. And he's talking about, oh, this guy, I don't want to question whether you are Igbo or not. Anybody can be anything. But you are the ones that are bringing up certain things. And I know somehow, by God's grace, this video will get to you. You can reply. You talk about Biafra war. You call Biafrans coward. He said Ojukwu said anybody who talks about the war is a coward. When did Ojukwu say that? We are not calling for war anyway. We are not calling for war. But people like you should have sense. You said you have you are not a small boy. Your question should be, what is the cause of the agitation for those who are agitating? What is the cause? Has it been redressed? What caused the civil war? Has it been redressed? Are we not seeing same thing happening now? Your father went to the civil war. Other people's parents went to. If your father is from, I believe you look to me to be somebody from South. Now you could see claim, I don't know, but I'm just based on your, we assess you by what you said. Now, let me tell you, every family in the East, mainly in Southeast, experienced, lost somebody during the war. So you don't need to tell us about the war story. Every family knows about that. Even though history is removed from our school, the history pertaining to the war, the story is passed from generation to generation. Our parents told us the story, and we will tell our children this happened. So don't claim to know more than anybody in that regards, if you are truly from where you are saying you are from. So If you're sensible, you should be trying to redress or seek redress or ask questions. Why are these people agitating? And to you, calling for freedom is silly. Why do they call for freedom? That should have been your question. If you really have sense, you ask, why do they call for freedom? Why do they want freedom? That is the question you ask. It is not wrong to call for freedom. And when such calls come up, people involved will then look at it. Oh, we are not treating these people well. We are not treating them well. Let's treat them well. If things are right, who will agitate? And definitely we are aware things cannot be totally right, but to an extent. Well, when Nnamdi Kanu was picked up, they asked him, what do you want? He said, seaport in our side. Have the government done anything in that regards? They are strangulating the region called Southeast. Go to Apapa. Everywhere, traffic, gridlock. And you know what? Because of cars, trailers going to carry this and that from that area, some oil, some, clearing of goods. Because the sea is congested. And rather than Nigeria dredging other areas, moving the seaports, spreading out the seaports. If Southeast has seaports, people will not have to come from Onitsha to Lagos to clear their goods. But because they want to strangulate the region, Lagos has remained like that, unsolved. They would rather go to Kanu or one of these northern states or Ibadan, where there is no ocean, where there are no waters. They will build dry seaports. So, you want the people of Southeast not to complain? Guy, you are still learning. You are still learning. You are still learning. You don't understand. Thank God for social media. Look at what you come and railed out as if you know what you are saying. Anyway, now you sabi. Igbos help themselves. And there are some who may not help themselves. But if you want to generalize it, I disagree with you. And most of what you said is wrong. Try and have sense. Next time you think before you talk. Viewers, please share this video widely. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. Bye-bye for now.